Good Saturday morning, Southeast Texas. I'm Kate Sauter. Thanks for watching. Here's a look at some of your top local headlines. Today, we have new details after a scary situation that happened in Lumberton. Thursday, a 15-year-old was arrested after storming out of Lumberton High School and then breaking into a relative's house. There, the 15-year-old stole guns. He's charged with burglary of a habitation, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and evading detention. A spokesperson for Lumberton ISD tells us they're not allowed to say if the student was expelled. That response is not sitting well with Becky Jackson, who has kids at the high school.
They just do. I would want to know. And I'm a grandparent, so I would want to know if he is, but I wouldn't think so, but I don't know for sure.
Now, Lumberton police are handling the 15-year-old as a juvenile. That means they are not releasing the suspect's name. At this point, we don't know if he's in jail. In Anahuac now, investigators have found one of two black boxes from a plane that crashed in Trinity Bay last weekend. The NTSB found the box on Friday afternoon. It will now be taken to labs in Washington, D.C. and then analyzed there. Investigators believe the boxes should reveal why the Boeing 767 aircraft abruptly went into the deep dive into the water. All three people on board the plane lost their lives. Today, we now know two dogs that attacked a postal worker on Valentine's Day in Port Arthur have now been put down. The letter carrier was so seriously hurt, she had to have surgery on her hand. We visited the neighborhood where it all happened. Rodney Scott says this situation does not surprise him at all. He lives on 8th Avenue. That's off of 27th Street. Scott says he's called animal control several times. Although none of the dogs have been aggressive with him, he does not approach them to find out.
You can't control someone else's dog. It's very hard to do. They can be aggressive trying that. Or walking down the street, you know, you don't know the dog.
We also reached out to Port Arthur's Animal Control and asked if the area had a high volume of dogs and stray dogs. They said no, but in the case that someone is approached by a dog, they said feel free to call them for more help. For updates on all these local stories, as well as Southeast Texas sports and weather, make sure you download the free 12 News Now app.